My third point, my third point, my third point. Hey you guys, I'm Lex. Ugh. Perfect. I'm Lex Gaines and I'm standing on some pillows to be taller. Hey you guys, I'm Lex, you know that, and I'm here to tell you how I lost 30 pounds. So if you want to know how I did it, keep watching. I cannot wink. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so before we get started, I want to give a few disclaimers. I am not a health professional. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a gym guru. I'm none of that. I'm only here to tell you what I did to lose 30 pounds, and you can take that information and do what you will. So, let's get started. I also think that it's important to give my background in relation to weight loss. So, the majority of my life, I grew up overweight. And in 2011, my doctors urged me to have weight loss surgery, which wasn't something that I actually was excited about doing at the time because I was very, very confident in my current weight, but they urged me to have weight loss surgery. I lost 100 pounds between 2011 and kind of 2013 and kept the majority of it off, and then I got older, got busier, fell under the weather for a while, and kind of packed some weight. When I started this weight loss journey, I was at a weight of 188. Probably around there. I was floating around there. I actually also did Weight Watchers for a little bit, which I actually think is a pretty good program if you are going to dedicate yourself to that. But it wasn't working for me at my current state. So I stepped on the scale this morning. I can insert my weight right here in case y'all don't believe me. But I weigh 155.4, and I'm happy with that. I honestly am happy between this and 165. That might change. I love my body, and so my weight fluctuates, and I am okay with that. Of course, I'm a woman, I'm a person, and there are days when I like my body more than others, but I'm okay. I am okay with my weight fluctuating. Because I do not want to live an Oreo-less life. I can't not eat Oreos, I feel like. So let's get started. I have kind of 3 points that I want to talk about that helped me to lose weight. The first thing has to do with my best friend slash enemy, carbs. Carbs, I love them, love them, love them. And I also love dinner. I love pasta, I love rice, I love food. So what I used to do is I would skip breakfast, I would eat a semi-heavy lunch, and I would eat a really heavy dinner sometimes after like 9 o'clock at night, and that was not working for me. So I got a new job where I get up and commute to work pretty early. So now what I do is I kind of flipped my carbs to where I eat the majority of my carbs at the beginning of the day, and I kind of ramp them down throughout the day, if that makes any sense. So my breakfast may be pretty carb heavy, and then my lunch may have no carbs or a smaller amount of carbs, and my dinner usually has less than that. And that has really helped me to be able to still eat carbs and to enjoy them, but to make them work for me in a better way, if that makes any sense. My second point is eating times. So I try very, very hard not to eat pretty late anymore. I try not to eat dinner after like 7:30. I'm not an expert at doing this, but I try, listen, trying is the majority, listen, you just gotta try. That's the majority of the work, is just trying, okay? So I'm trying to. Ooh, I told you guys I was standing on pillows to be taller. So I, like I said, try to eat a little bit earlier and to stop eating so late, and that has really helped me. I also go to the gym after work, which kind of gives me a second win. So it, one, makes me more productive, I feel like, after work, because instead of just kind of coming home and crashing, I'm able to get things done, which is pretty important to me. And it also curbs my appetite so that I do not eat as much, or I do not want as much after I leave the gym on days when I work out. And I'm not currently working out because I have a knee brace and an ankle brace. I'm pretty messed up in the game, but I've definitely seen a difference in my eating now. that I'm not working out as to when I usually work out, which will hopefully be very, very soon again. So my third and I feel like most important point is not depriving myself. I think really, really helped. So one point for me is not to deprive myself. I, my whole life, have had a pretty rocky relationship with food. So now before I eat, I try to really have a conversation in my head. I know that sounds weird, but I try to ask myself, what am I eating? Why am I eating it? Am I hungry? Which I think is probably the biggest question the majority of the time. And how much of this should I eat? So if I choose to eat a Snickers bar, I will maybe decide, okay, Alexis, you can eat this Snickers bar, but you can only have half of it. And for me, because I still am trying to work on a better relationship with food, it works best for me to get rid of whatever food I'm not going to eat or that I have decided I'm not going to eat, and to pre-portion the things that I'm going to eat before I start eating, so that if I decide I want seconds, I then have to have a conversation with myself again to ask myself, okay, are you going to get seconds because you're still hungry, or are you going to get seconds because it tasted good and you want more? And that has, one, really woken me up and made me more cognizant to how I'm interacting with food, and also, in my opinion, gives me more control instead of just kind of going off of impulse. Okay, so before this video ends, I feel like it is the most important to say that this video is not to encourage weight loss for anyone who does not want to lose weight, because I personally think you fine as fuck. Right now, I think that you're fine just the way that you are. I think you look good, even in whatever you got on right now, boo. You look good. I mean, I think you're beautiful. You should think you're beautiful. So if you are watching this video and your plans were not to lose weight, I think that you should stick with that. And if you were watching this video with plans on losing weight because it's something that you wanted to do for yourself, then do it, girl. Kill it, because I know you can. I know you can, so just do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it, because my eating habits are crazy. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I will try my very best to answer as many questions as I possibly can if you guys have them. But until next time, I'll see you later. The video is over. The video is over. The video is over. The video is over.